Well, hello everybody, and thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to do a little complexion video. We're going to talk about foundations for the woman over 40 because as we age, our skin becomes a little different. It changes, it tends to get a little drier. Not for everybody, but for a lot of women, your skin does start to get a little drier. So today, I don't have anything on my face. I did my eyes and that's about it. So before we begin, if you would go ahead and hit the subscribe button, that would be great. And if you end up liking this video, if you could hit the like button, that would be great too. So anyway, my name is Patty Abma, and I am an esthetician and certified makeup artist. I was a counter manager for Chanel Cosmetics at a high-end department store for many years. And I have left retail and I am working from home now. And so let's get started, shall we? I'm going to start with putting my skincare on because I haven't done that yet. And I am going to start with a serum. I have two serums I'm going to use today. And I'm going to use this vitamin C serum by Avon. It's Anew. And what I like so much about this, they reformulated it. It absorbs really nice. You only really need one pump. I put it in my face like this. I just pat it in. It absorbs so nice and easily. It's not greasy. It just goes right in. It is actually somewhat a little bit oil based, but it's not overly greasy. And you know what? For us, as we get a little older, we need all the moisturization we can get. It's like having a ton of oranges. And as an esthetician, I can tell you, everybody should be on a vitamin C serum. It's proven to work. It's very anti-aging. It's an antioxidant that we all need to protect our skin. And it's very brightening. It's anti-aging. It's wonderful. Now, this is a new item. If you've ever heard of this, this is a Pharmex product. It's also by Avon. It's pronounced Bakuchiol, if you've ever heard of it. But this is an amazing product. This is the second serum I'm going to use. And this you only need just a couple drops. I'm going to put like 3 little drops. That's it. I'm going to rub this on and I'm going to start pressing this into my skin also. And with serums, you can use more than one and you just layer them on. I'm going to bring it down my neck too a little bit. Now, I want to explain to you what Bakuchiol is. And I looked it up. I am pronouncing it right. So if you all know about retinol, retinol works. And you've heard of retinoids. You can go and get a prescription at your dermatologist. Now, I cannot use any retinols or anything like that because they burn my skin. They irritate my skin. They make me peel. No matter how long I've used it, my skin never gets used to it. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. It's wonderful for reducing lines and wrinkles and helping with acne and making your skin beautiful, but not if you're going to be peeling all the time and being irritated. It also has the aspect where you can't go out in the sun. I mean, you have to really wear a lot of sunscreen. So what's a woman to do? It's great for wrinkles. Okay, so that's where Bakuchiol comes in. It's like wonderful because if you can't use retinol, you almost assuredly could use Bakuchiol. It's plant-based and it works as good, possibly better than retinol for your lines and wrinkles. So give it a try if you can't use retinol. I've been using it now and I've noticed a big difference in my lines and wrinkles. So the next thing I'm going to use is the cream, the Bakuchiol cream. It's from Avon and it's a Pharmex line where the products are up to 98% natural. It's clean beauty, beautiful skincare, nothing harmful in it. So I'm just taking, a little bit and I'm going to just dab it on my skin. What's so nice about it too is it's very hydrating, not greasy, and it's so pure. It's wonderful. I bring it up to about here under my eyes because this is where I have some lines. I don't bring it right under my eyes because that's where I put my eye cream. We just blend it in. Bring it down your neck a bit. So the Bakuchiol is an alternative to retinol that works fabulously. So if you can't use retinol, I highly recommend you try the Bakuchiol products. Finally, I'm just going to put a little eye cream on. And I'm using the Anew Clinical Eye Lift Pro. This is their best-selling eye cream, and it's a duo eye cream. We have a gel that you put on top, and I'm just going to put a little of the cream, which is what you put underneath. I'm just going to dab it on here. You only need a very little, and this takes care of almost all the signs of aging under your eyes. It's wonderful. Lifts, firms, lines, wrinkles, everything. And a little bit really goes a long way. So I got my skincare on now. I just want to show you this morning what I did. I used this Rice Water Bright cleanser. It's really foaming, but it's extremely hydrating, which is really nice. And the Japanese women have known forever about rice extract, rice water, things like that. It's beautifully brightening for your skin. They've known about this for thousands of years. And then the other thing, I needed to exfoliate. Exfoliating is really important that you do it at least twice a week. If you're sensitive, I wouldn't do it more than twice a week. This one's like a microdermabrasion type exfoliator that I did, and it's a collagen booster also. So now I'm ready to go ahead with the foundation. And I want to show you, it's always important to start with a primer. Now this is a VDL Luma Layer Primer Fresh. Now the fresh means that it's hydrating. I just used 2 pumps of it. What I like so much about this one is the hydrating factor, and it's very illuminating. And you'll see, it's just beautiful. You can see the luminescence it's giving me. It's going to help that foundation look even more beautiful. It helps your foundation stay on longer too. Now, as we get older, what we kind of want, we don't want so much of that matte look. A little matte, semi-matte's not bad, but we don't want to be completely flat. We go too matte, it tends to be very drying. And as we get older, we tend to want something a little more radiant or luminescent. So as you can see, this gives a beautiful luminescent. Now I'm going to show you just what I do, because I like my complexion to be as perfect as possible. So what I do first, and I've done this for a long time, I use like this is Magix Tint. It's kind of like a BB cream. It's very light. So what I do first, before my foundation, just to even my skin out, I just put a tiny bit of this on. That's it, just a real little bit. I always start with my fingers. Anyone who tells you not to use your fingers, they really don't know what they're talking about. Makeup artists use their fingers all the time. First of all, they're warm. It blends out liquid makeup beautifully. And get in here, because it's dark in there. And then I just take a brush and just finish blending it out. I happen to like these kind of brushes because if you're dry, they don't leave streaks. And they just buff everything out really nice. Just buffing it out. And what I feel this does, a very light coat of like a BB cream, tinted moisturizer. It gives you a very, very light coverage and just starts the evening out process. This is like my little secret, and it works beautifully. It doesn't add any extra texture or anything. You just blend it out. It's not heavy because it's just a light tinted moisturizer. It doesn't feel like you have anything on your skin. But it just starts the evening out process really nice. Always blend at your jawline too. So now what I'm going to do is use my brand new foundation. Avon just came out with this, and it is a Serum foundation match filter. So I'll show it to you. It comes with your sponge. If you want to travel, you can use it to touch up. I'll show you how I like to use it. It's so nice. I'm just going to take a foundation brush, and I just pat it in there, and then I just brush it on. This can give you a nice medium cup, sheer to medium. You can build it. You can't even see this on me because it's such a perfect color. And I'm just putting a little bit. I'm even doing it under my eyes. I'm using this as my concealer. You can use this for everything. And don't forget the inner part of your eye again. A little bit up here. And a little bit goes a long way. It spreads so nice and easy. Get in your side of your nose there. And that's about it. And again, I'm just going to use the brush to blend it out. A lot of times also, I forgot to wet it, so I'm not going to use it. I use like a sponge. You dampen the sponge and you just buff it out. I hadn't used brushes for a while, but I find this little soft buffing brush works nice, doesn't leave any streaks. So you just buff it out. Look how nice that skin is now. I see, it just looks really good. Now, I will admit, I do have fairly nice skin. I am 60 years old. I have not had any work done on my face. When I was behind the Chanel counter, I always had people come who said, oh, just go get Botox. You know, people there would come and they've always had it. I'm afraid to do anything like that. Maybe if any of you out there have had it, you can tell me of your experiences. But at 60, it's like I do see, I've had this little line there since I was a kid. I mean, I guess it's more now, but I've had that forever. But I have taken care of my skin my whole life, but I have been blessed. But I'll tell you something, when I was in esthetician school, that's done. I'll finish up. I want to show you one other thing too. But they taught us that hereditary is only 10% of your skin on your face. The rest of it is how you take care of it. Now, I have been taking care of my skin since I was about 17, when I had my first I had a Mary Kay makeover when I was 17. Yes, I did. So I've really been into skincare since then. I'm trying to open this thing. There we go. What I want to show you is this. A lot of us makeup artists, we put our foundation on first and we do concealer afterwards. Like I said, I use that foundation as my concealer. But what I want to show you, for those of you who have dark circles under your eyes, and there's many of you who do, and ask, well, how do I take care of that? Well, I don't really have much darkness, maybe a little bit in here. I'm going to show you this just with my finger. You can use a concealer brush too. This is a corrector. It's not your typical concealer. It has more of an apricot-y type color to it. So you're going to take that and you just put it wherever you have darkness. So I'm going right in here. The apricot color, you just put it right in wherever you have darkness. Because an apricot or salmon type color is opposite on the color wheel of like blue. And dark circles are blue. So it's a complementary color and it's going to offset the blue in your dark circles. That's why when you just wear a regular beigey type concealer over your dark circles, it makes it look worse. So you need something like that. You need a corrector that has more of like an apricot color to it. Now, after you do that and you see how it's improved it, you can go ahead and put a little bit of a regular concealer over it just to set everything. But that's what you need. You need a corrector. So I have my whole complexion done. I'll just finish up with a little bit of makeup. I'm going to start with a little bronzer. And this is an Avon bronzer. And this is Korean beauty. They have wonderful Korean beauty products, which I absolutely love. I'll use it with a brush. It has the little applicator. I'm going to use a little brush like this. It's like a stippling brush. And I'm just going to start. The sponge is so nice because you take off just the right amount and you can build it. And what's so nice, it's so illuminating, but it's not glittery. And the sponge, the Korean beauty stuff, it goes into your skin and it looks just like your skin. It's not like it's sitting on top. It blends into your skin. It looks like you. It's awesome. So I'm going to go to this side. Now bronzer goes right where the sun would hit, which is the high points of your face. So your cheekbone, keep it on the high points of your face because you want everything lifted. Keep it up there like this. You can put some on your nose, the bridge of your nose, because the sun hits there. I'm also going to go like this. You can make like a C and a C. And I always remembered that because I was in Chanel, like Coco, Chanel, C, C. That's a nice way. So you're not really contouring, but you're giving some definition to your face. So it's just a very quick thing you can do in the morning, just to give some definition. You don't feel like contouring, just do a little bit of this, because bronzer is not for contouring. That's that. I have another bronzer I'm going to use. This is a new stick. One side's illuminating and the other side's a bronzer. And I'm just going to put this on too, just to show you how it works. Each side. It's really nice. Use that same brush just to blend it out. This has just a little bit more different color to it, and it warms your skin up so beautifully. Again, all this is so nice for the woman over 40 because it's hydrating. It illuminates you. It makes you look alive and radiant. The other side is an illuminating stick, which you can use to highlight. You just go at the very top of your cheekbone. You can even see the little highlight on it. Go down the center of your nose even. You can go the center of your forehead. You can go right here and right here. So it's like here, 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 here is what you can do. I'm just going to blend it out a little bit. I forgot some of my brushes, so I'm just using my finger. Again, you can use your fingers. So that's that. I also have a highlighter. I'm going to use this. Again, it's Korean Beauty, and it's the sponge. And I have a highlighter brush. I love this highlighter. It's so pretty. Just going to go right in here. And we're going to go right over what we just did. Right here. I want to go down my nose a little bit more. And I think that's good. You can see the highlight. Now I'm going to do blush. Again, Korean Beauty. Just melts into your skin. I'm going to take that same stippling brush that I used before. I'm just going to pat it right in there. And blush, keep it on the high points. Keep it up on that cheekbone. Don't smile, because when you smile and you stop, you're below your nose. We want to keep blush at your nose level and above. We want to lift. So tap, tap, tap. This is Sweet Pea. It's such a popular color because it looks good on everybody. It's like a pinky peach sort of, and it looks good on everybody. So I'm going on this side, putting some blush. Oh, my face is coming along. Just some simple makeup. Again, if you're going to be in any kind of photographs at any kind of event, make sure you pile on the blush, because it won't even show up in pictures if you don't. There we go. I think I'll put a little powder on, because whenever I do a video, the lights make me shiny. So I'm just going to take down a little shine that I have because of the lights. It's funny because I'm dry and I never use powder, but boy, these videos make you hot. So just take down some of the shine that I have. That's a little better. And I guess the final step here, I'll put a little lipstick on. This is my new Ink High Gloss Lacquer from Avon. It's a very nice liquid lipstick. And let's put it on. And I love this color. I will tell you that we have an amazing try-on tool right in the digital catalog off the website that you can try on so many colors virtually. And it's so accurate. When I tried this color on and got it, I love it. And it looked exactly like this. So you literally can try on so many Avon colors right before you try before you buy, and the colors are so accurate. There we go. Well, I guess that's about it. I'm done. So that is my complexion. And yes, all the products I used are Avon, and I will explain to you. When I left Chanel, I came back. I did Avon many, many years ago, like in 1990. And as an esthetician, I chose Avon again because their products are absolutely fabulous and they are very reasonable. And I love that. I love being able to provide quality products to women that don't have to spend a fortune. So if you want to learn more about any of these products I use, you can write in the comment that you would. You can reach out to me and I'd be happy to share more. I could even do a little discovery call with you. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I'm here to serve you. So that's about it for today. I'll be back again soon with another video. I think maybe I'll do something on highlighting and contouring. So I'll be back soon. I want to thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.